See if it works. See my food. Okay, it says I'm live. Haha. Hey guys, I'm just gonna adjust this really quick. It's hard. You can't really see that it's live or where it's at until you literally go live. And we also have, oh, you can't see him. My dog, Chewy, he's going to sit here and whine, but that's okay. Well, hi everyone. It has been a while. It's been a long while actually. Um, yes, things are absolutely crazy here, but we are loving it. And so, um, I just wanted to jump on and say hi and just make some food with you guys. I've missed you. Um, yes. So I just thought, might as well. Might as well. It's just fun. Um, okay. Well, today I am making breakfast freezer meals, mostly because right now my life is kind of wild in the morning. I mean, I'm sure all of your lives are crazy, but right now I have my oldest daughter. She wrestles. It's all girl team wrestling in high school, and they have to be to the school. Like she leaves at 5:30 in the morning, and so she can't eat until after wrestling practice. And so I needed to start making some things that she can bring with her and she can just wrap up. Thankfully, a wonderful teacher is letting her use a microwave. So we have a few more options. So that's kind of why I decided to get on today. I'm like, you know what? I need some breakfast freezer meals. So I'm just going to share them with you today. I can see comments. You guys, I feel like now that I'm getting older, it's hard to read. Oh, there we go. If I focus, I can read it. Hi from Texas. I can't read your name. I'm sorry, but I can read the bold. And West Palm Beach. Oh, I'm dreaming of that right now. Today is cold. Today's in the 20s where I'm at. And oh, it's not my favorite. Not my favorite when it's that cold. Hey everyone. Hey from Georgia. Tell me where you're from. Michigan, North Carolina, Puerto Rico. Wow, you guys are everywhere. Tennessee, Pennsylvania, Dallas, Hawaii. Oh, I'm aloha from Hawaii. I wish I was there too. Coming one day. We'll get there again. Okay, so if you're just jumping on, I was telling the first people on my daughter is wrestling, which is so fun. I never thought I would say that. The first year she did it, I was like, this is insane. But as the year went through, I was like, this is amazing. Wrestling is fun. But she has to leave the house at 5:30. So, and she can't eat beforehand. So she has to bring something with her that she can eat. So I'm going to make some fun freezer breakfasts. All right. I think we have enough people. Let's just get started. Okay. First one is our breakfast burritos. And I did this because my daughter is so picky that this is her favorite thing, like one of the things that she will eat and she will love. So I know she will eat this. First thing is I grab my favorite tortillas. Have you tried these before? They're the low carb ones. And I mean, not that I'm really counting or anything, but I like them better than the normal ones. I'm going to be honest. They're not like authentic Mexican, but out of the packaged tortillas, these are some of my favorite, and I convinced my sisters and my mom, and now we all buy them. So this is a smaller one. You can get the burrito size ones, but she doesn't eat that. So she's just going with the small one. And I do pack her 2 per lunch, per breakfast, excuse me. I pack her 2 for breakfast. Okay, now the original recipe says you need 6 eggs, and I cooked 12 because I figured, you know what, if I'm going to make some food, I'm going to make a lot of it. And then I can get 12 different burritos. So it's about 1 egg per burrito. So I cooked 12 here. So I'm just going to, I could, probably weigh everything out, but really I don't do that. That's just not how I live my life. So I kind of guess about 1 egg here. And then the recipe also calls for a strip of bacon. My daughter doesn't love bacon, but we had ham for Thanksgiving. So I have my big leftover pan of ham. So I'm going to kind of just use the same amount of ham as you would bacon. Now, if you're a bacon lover, go ahead and put some bacon on. So they did 1 piece. So I'm just going to kind of, put on some bacon. Next, it calls for some cheddar cheese. Again, my daughter is kind of picky, doesn't like cheddar cheese, so we're going to use mozzarella. I know she will eat that. And really, you can the one thing about burritos I love is that you can kind of mix things all around. Like now, if this was for me, I'd probably do a lot of egg whites. I would add like lots of vegetables and peppers and onions and that kind of stuff. My daughter, nope, That's not her jam, which is fine. I'm just happy that she's eating eating anything in the morning. You know how these teenagers are. Okay, and then it calls for salsa. And I just had some salsa verde in my fridge. And so I'm like, you know what? We're just gonna use that today. So it's fine. And then I just do like one spoonful, I guess you could use. You can do more or less, but it just gives a little bit of flavor without making it too soggy. That's the thing. We don't want to make it too soggy. And next time I'll probably do the salsa before I do the cheese to kind of hide it, kind of mush it in between so it won't get the thing too bad. Okay, can you guys see this? I've pulled in my sides just a little bit. This is a little tortilla. Do not, I probably won't have enough space for that. So I'm just going to roll it tight. So kind of just like push it in really good and then roll the rest. And that's literally it. Now, if I was really fancy, I'd probably like crisp it on all the sides if I was going to eat it right then, but I'm not going to eat it. So I am going to, now usually, here we go. I'm all over the place. I have my handy dandy foil, and I will probably I'll roll 2 up because that's what she's going to eat for breakfast. Wrap 2 in foil and then put them in here individually. So there's 2 per foil pack. So then all she has to do is grab it out of the freezer in the morning. It will stay cold for her, and then she just has to pull it out. They do have like paper towels and plates and stuff where she's at. So, but if you're just going to, like for my husband, he will pull out a few of these. So I'll just put it in a freezer bag and just stack them all on top of each other. So we'll just line them all up, fit as many as we can in there, and then you can stick them in the freezer. And then when he wants however many, it doesn't matter, 1, 2, or 3, he'll pull out and then microwave them or stick them in the air fryer. Highly recommend that. Air fryer things are so good. And yeah, it's just super and fast and easy. So he doesn't have to spend all morning cooking. And I can literally do this in about, 20 minutes. I usually like to do it on Sundays and just kind of whip it out, but this week didn't happen. So that's okay. It was a busy Thanksgiving. All right, gonna make one more. So my daughter does have one for breakfast tomorrow morning. But okay, yeah. So my question is, how's your guys' Thanksgiving? How are you all doing? I feel like it's been a really long time since I want to say May since I've done an actual real video. I've done a few lives, but not an actual video. And I'm not sure if I want to tell my story yet of what kind of happened, what kind of went on. But for now, it will mostly just be lives, and they'll be very sporadic and kind of all over the place. And I will tell you one day why we kind of stopped that. But for now, we're just hanging out, and I'm glad you guys are here hanging out with me. Okay, I'm gonna stick one more in here. Just wait a little bit. Okay, there we go. Okay, so this is our breakfast burritos. Now, I used ham and mozzarella cheese, and usually the recipe calls for bacon and cheddar cheese, but making these for my daughter, and she doesn't love that. So that's why I kind of switched around a little. Okay, now the good thing is I did 12 eggs, so I can make 12 of these, which is so nice. I love when I have breakfast kind of all prepped, ready to go, so my family can eat really fast. That's, if I can solve their problems, that's my favorite. Okay, gonna move some of these things. There we go. All right. Oh, someone made moms. I'm gonna read the comments for a second. I've missed you guys. I've missed you all a lot. Rach, oh good, so good to see you. Oh, Emily, I'm sad we weren't at Pinners too. The original plan was to be there, and then Kendra had a baby, and things have just been going crazy. So we decided to just not go last minute, but I was sad not to be there. Yes, Thanksgiving was great. Everyone went to my mom's. Oh, that's so fun. I actually hosted Thanksgiving this year. It was fun. I've never really hosted before. That was new for me. Okay, when we lived far away in different states, I used to have it at our house and we'd hold it with friends, but I've never hosted the big family. So I did my husband's side, and it was so fun. There were 27 of us that we squoze in here, but it was still a lot of fun. Okay, moved all my other stuff because this stuff We don't want to mix it with ham or eggs or salt or pepper or any of that. Sorry, my hair is so itchy today. Probably should wash it, but you know. Okay, the next thing. This is our Aloha pineapple smoothies. Um, so easy. Now I know what you're thinking. These are not freezer friendly bags. You're right. They're not. And so I would not do these longer than 2 weeks. So if you're going to make these, make sure that you eat them rather quickly. I just like to do it for the convenience so my daughter can literally just grab and run. Or in the morning, just dump some stuff and we have like a magic bullet. As I'm like, this is how we blend at our house. So she can just whirl it up and then just take it with her as she goes. So we're kind of I was just looking for simple, easy recipes, freezer breakfasts recipes that my daughter could just grab as she ran out the door, and my husband, because man, he's running these days. Okay, let's see. So this one is really easy. The nice thing is it's a half a cup of everything. To make 4, you just need 2 cups of everything total. When I did my grocery order, instead of getting a big thing of I like Light and Fit vanilla yogurt. We eat it quite often. They gave me little ones, so they didn't give me quite enough. So we're going to pretend here. It's a half a cup. So we're going to do a half a cup in each bag. Now I love Greek yogurt. It's kind of hard for me. It's not my favorite, but I will do, what is it called? Light and Fit by Dannon. I think that's delicious. Not a ton of sugar, 12 grams of protein, 80 calories. Like, you really can't go wrong with this stuff. And I really like it. I like the flavor. I don't really like other Greek yogurts. I think they taste too much like sour cream. Even though there's a flavor, it's just kind of off. I don't know how to explain that. Okay, so half a cup or so in each little baggie. Trying hard not to get on the sides because then it does not zip friendly, that's for sure. Okay, there we go. Okay, and then it's just literally a half a cup of everything. So the recipe calls for fresh stuff, which is great, except fresh is kind of expensive right now. Like my strawberries for 1 pound was almost $6. And I'm like, I know I can get it cheaper than that. So we're going the frozen route today. And I do like to get these huge bags frozen from Walmart. Please don't hate me for that. I do enjoy, if I can get things cheaper, I'm all about that. This is a very overflowing cup. Okay, so half cup. You can't go wrong doing more than that. So these are the frozen strawberries. I probably should have done sliced ones. They could have probably measured a little bit better, but we got the whole ones today. All right, one more. Okay, strawberries done. Now I got some fresh pineapple. My kids, they love this for like an after school snack. They just open up the frozen pineapple and just go to town. It's too cold for me. I can't do that, but my kids love frozen fruit. All right, half cup. This is like the copycat Aloha pineapple, I believe, from Disneyland. Like the smoothie that they offer, but sometimes in this cold weather, we wish we were there. But since we can't be, this is close enough, right? We can dream of warm weather while we drink our smoothie. Okay, so I swear I'm missing, banana. Yep, I'm like, hold on, this has 4 ingredients. Next up is a banana. Now, you can slice your banana into little pieces if you want to. Oh, I can see people commenting. Hi, guys. I'm so sorry. I can't see you very well. I'm a little too far away. And hopefully it's working. Okay, yeah, we're still good. So yeah, back in the day, I used to slice these all up, but then I realized it's going to go through a blender. And so I'm literally just going to do half a banana in each one. It saves me some time and some effort, but you do you. And they also have frozen bananas too. You could do a half a cup of frozen banana if you want to. Ooh, there we go. These are a little too green for my liking, but once they're in the freezer, it'll be fine. Okay, ooh, there we go. And if you notice, I use my little These are my freezer meal stands. Usually you can pull them up and I can put a big bag in there, but they also work for little bags too. I use them for everything. Like as my kids are putting candies in bags and all kinds of stuff. Okay, that is it. That is it for this. So you're going to suck the air out as much as you can and then zip it up. Now, if you want it to last a little bit longer, you can do another baggie on top of it, or you can put all of your baggies in like a tight Ziploc. Not Ziploc. I guess you could do a Ziploc container too, or like why are words hard? I'm just gonna show you. Like one of these things, like a Rubbermaid. There we go, and just put them all in there, and just this is your thing, depending on how much freezer space you have. So okay. Then when you're gonna blend this up, when you're all ready to go, I just put it in my blender, and then just how we're doing half cups of everything, right? So this is good to be a half cup of milk, a half cup of almond milk. You could even do like apple juice would be really yummy, but the original recipe is just a half cup of milk. So there's that. Okay, I'm gonna zip all these little dudes up. Oh, sorry, I'm gonna lick my fingers on camera. Okay, there we go. All right. Well, if you guys are just joining me, I am making freezer meal breakfast today, and I'll show you what I've made because I've pretty much made them all. But they are so easy and so delicious. Okay, so we have our freezer Aloha pineapples smoothies. Aloha pineapple smoothie. There you go. So we just do a half cup of everything. So half cup of strawberries, pineapple, banana, a half cup of Greek yogurt. I like to use Light and Fit Dannon. I think that it tastes delicious. And then you're just going to do a half cup of milk when it's time to blend it. So you just blend it all together. It's delicious. It is so yummy. Now, if you want a little more like vegetables in there, you could easily add a half cup of spinach. You probably wouldn't even taste it. Just make sure you blend it really well. Okay. So there's that. And then I also made my breakfast burritos, which they're just chilling over here. So I cooked up the original recipe calls for 6 eggs and then 6 pieces of bacon, some cheddar cheese, and some salsa. And you pretty much just put it all together, roll it up, and freeze it. But my daughter, she doesn't love bacon and other things, so I used some leftover ham. And then you can really use any salsa that you guys love. Oh, fresh salsa would be so good. And then I used some mozzarella cheese. So you can kind of play around with things. I love adding vegetables to mine, like saute up some onions and peppers and stick it in there too. Oh, it's so good. Anyways, okay, so these are from our freezer meal membership, but this isn't in the membership plan. So with the membership plan, we call it a membership, but it's really a one-time thing that you pay. So it's $49 because we're doing our Black Friday sale. So $49 and you get 120 freezer meals. But I decided I've made a ton of those freezer meals, but I really wanted some breakfast recipes. And so we have like a breakfast recipe ebook that you automatically get with your freezer meals, just because freezer meals are great. Those are for dinner, but sometimes I just want freezer breakfast. So that's what we decided to do. So we have a freezer meal breakfasts, that little ebook that you get along with it. You also get an ebook of recipes of what to do with shredded chicken. So we teach you how to cook chicken and then freeze your shredded chicken. There's so many recipes you can do with that just to make dinner easier. Like we're all in the space right now where things are crazy. And so quick and easy meals are definitely my favorite thing. So anyways, there is a link in the description for you here when this video is done, or you can Google like Six Sisters Freezer Meals /membership. That's where you'll find this. So you get 120 freezer meals. So every month there'll be 10 new recipes plus a shopping list. And it's just easier to get all the stuff for your freezer meals, make it all at once. You can make it all in one day in about 2 hours. And then you'll have 10 meals for that whole month. It's amazing. Now we're doing something new. We used to give you every month you'll get the 10 recipes, but we decided, you know what if people don't like those recipes? So we decided to give it to you all at once. So you get 12 months of freezer meals all at one time. So you can kind of pick and choose, see what you like. Because there are some recipes that, my family doesn't love. Like I don't love stew. Someone said they made my mom stew. I'm so glad my husband loves it. And I'm like, I can't do it. I can't do it. But yeah, it's great. Okay. So if you want more information, the link is down below in the description. At least it will be there when I don't know if it's showing up right now because we're live, but it's going, I believe we have like 4 more days of it on sale for $49. It's usually $59, so we're doing $10 off, and you get 120 freezer meal recipes. These are tried and true recipes that we have made many, many times. And then you also get the shopping list with it and your breakfast ebook recipe and your why can't I think of shredded chicken like ebook recipes too. So hopefully that's helpful. Okay, there are long questions here. So here we go. Oh my gosh, you are not the first person that said that, Miss Reynolds. So she said, you remind me of a soap opera star that used to watch on Days of Our Lives. But you look too young to be her. Oh, good. Yes, thank you. It's been 15 years. No, someone else said that the other day that I look like a lady from a soap opera. So that makes me giggle. Oh, let's see. Pat is Thanksgiving dinner, next day rehearsal dinner, then my son's wedding on Saturday. Oh my word, you need a nap, my dear. That's so fun. Let's see. Sherry is asking, sorry, Sherry, how much in the baggies? So we just did a half a cup of everything. Half a cup of strawberries, half a cup of pineapple, half a cup of yogurt, and like a half a banana. And then you mix it up with a half cup of your choice of milk, or apple juice is yummy too. Oh, Lisa is telling us we take frozen cubes of watermelon to the beach. That's genius. That is actually really smart because it's mostly water. It would be good. Someone saying, been a while. So much happening these days. It's very true. And I apologize. I haven't been consistent, but just know I think of you guys often and think, man, I miss them. But I hope you're all doing well. I hope things are okay. Awesome. Okay. Well, any other questions about freezer meals? Not related to the video. Oh, my always pan in the back. You're right, man. I cooked my lunch in my always pan. I really like it. I know there's been a lot of like negative reviews online, but I really like mine. I don't know if I got it as a gift, so I don't know if I would pay that price for it. But if you can find it cheaper, I highly recommend that. I am going to try and go live. The goal is like every other week. Right now, it's been a little crazy, but every other week is the goal. So it might be Wednesdays, it might be Thursdays. And I'm sorry that if live, I know some people are like, I'm working, I'm not able to see them. And I apologize. Hopefully you can rewatch them later. But right now, it's just what we have to do. Does it say how long the freezer meals last? Yes. So the bags, because they're not freezer bags, so those will last about 2 weeks. I wouldn't go longer than that. But the burritos, you can, if you do a freezer Ziploc bag, those will last about 3 months for you. And then all of our recipes will last 3 months if they are. Make sure you get all the air out, seal them correctly, and use freezer bags. There we go, gallon-size bags. There we go. Okay, awesome. So when I'm done, the link is going to show up later on the bottom, or you could type in, I always Google it because I'm lazy. It's a Six Sisters Stuff freezer meals, and then just do membership. Even though it's not a membership, it's a one-time thing, and you'll get all 120 recipes. So, all right, you guys, I sure do love you. I hope you're having a great day, and yeah, we'll see you in a few weeks. Bye, everyone.